Hey, what's up, girl? Come on in. I'm your girl, Amber Michelle Lykins, #1 beauty educator, creating dope content every single week for you right here on YouTube, helping you level up in your beauty game. I'm so excited that you're here. And I just have to say, thank you, Dossier, for sponsoring this video. I am obsessed with this fragrance. I'm wearing it right now. I literally don't talk about things unless I love them and I've used them. And I've used this for a hot minute. So if you follow me anywhere, you know I have. But I literally am obsessed with this smell. I have it on. I smell clean. I actually smell like a queen, honey. Not just clean, but I smell like a queen. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, well, let me give you the fun facts behind this. And also, you can take a quiz on their website and use my promo code below. So grab that up and do some shopping in just a quick minute. But let me tell you why I really do love this product. So, you know, for like a year, almost 2 years, I have not eaten one single bit of meat. So I'm a vegetarian, then I went pescatarian. Now I'm literally almost this close to a vegan lifestyle. And so this is cruelty free and vegan free, and it makes me so excited to just have super clean products. It's super good for you, but also the coolest thing about it is that the quality of it, right? It is this high-end perfume line. It's this luxury high-end fragrance with the low price point. These fragrances from Dossier are made in France, in the French Riviera, in the world's capital of fragrances. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so bougie, honey. And it is like, I love that. I love it. But you don't have to like worry about all the high-end prices. But anyways, this smell is one that came up on the quiz for me. So take the quiz and let me know in the comments after you take the quiz what fragrance matched up for you. Just curious to know what it is. And when you get yours, take a picture, tag me, and also Dossier on Instagram, because I know we're excited to connect with you on that. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe, because you don't want to miss anything that happens here on my channel. Well, I'm excited to get to know you more, so let's go ahead and get ready together. Come on, girl. Let's get to it. If you're oily, grab your oil mattifier. This will really help control any excess oil on your skin, because today we're contouring with CC cream, and that has extra hydration in it. And also, depending on what foundation you're using as your base, hopefully you're choosing an oil-free. So the 3D that I choose out of the Time Wise collection is, and I absolutely love it. So now what we're gonna do is prime. Always make sure you're using primer. There's no sense in doing your makeup and you know, it's not gonna last or look as smooth and flawless. Now the primer that I choose has SPF in it, so as long as your skin is happy with sunscreen. Sometimes I know you can have a sensitivity to some things, so just double check and just make sure. But go ahead and put your primer on anywhere that your foundation is going to cover. So forehead, cheeks, chin, all the things, jaw. Good. Nose, all of it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put foundation on. I am gonna use my favorite, which is Beige N200. Mixed with a little Beige N150. I'm doing a little mixology just because my skin is in this in-between stage of like dry but not too dry, right? Anyways, so one of these foundations is matte and one is luminous. Right now my skin prefers a luminous, but I love the shade of 200 and what it does to my complexion. But we're gonna go ahead and mix them. It works great, so if you need to do that, get creative. And you know, I tell you all the time that, you know, you just have to learn your face in order to have the best results. So just learn your face, do your makeup, and don't limit yourself in the makeup that you're gonna choose, okay? Like, just grab a couple shades, see what works best, right? Sometimes that's always nice. Because if I was just offered like one color, I'd be like, no, I need more than that. And I know how that is for you too. All right, let's get this even all over. So go ahead and get your foundation super smooth. If you need to add more in your T-zone, because that's the area that you tend to need a little extra coverage. So right through here, of your T-zone, grab that, and then, yeah, we'll come back and we'll start working with our CC cream. I cannot wait to contour with this. It's literally a favorite, but I don't do it all the time, but when I do it, I'm like, this is exactly why I do love it. Okay, let's blend. Now grab your concealer and we are going to go ahead and conceal above the eyebrows and also underneath the eyebrow itself. So above and underneath. This is light beige concealer, and the reason of doing this is that it makes your brows appear more flawless and complete. So this just perfects a really nice makeup look. So just take it right as close as you can to your brows. I've had my brows microbladed. If you have not seen that vlog, then I highly recommend it. I am going to add it to the card above, but also you can just go to my playlist and you can go check that out. Yeah, it's so good. All right, perfect. All right, and that just perfects that brow even more. All right, we're gonna just get the other side complete and blend it through. Take your time with this, don't rush. You don't want it to go in your brow hair. And if you need to wax or pluck or tweeze, you know, obviously do that first because that'll make a big difference on how your brows end up looking. Okay, so now we're gonna take it underneath the eyebrows to clean up. Again, I'm just using light beige for this. And I'm just gonna go right underneath the eyebrows. Really perfects those brows. I don't have any brow product at all in my eyebrows right now. This is literally just the results of microblading. And if you have not had that done, look into it. It's really cool. Watch that tutorial though. You'll love it. And you can still use brow products. You know, it just gives you a different appearance. So now I want you to grab your lightest concealer, and I have Light Ivory, which is the perfecting concealer. It helps not clog any of the pores, and it helps just really smooth out the skin of where you're applying this. I really do love this concealer so much. And then we're gonna do CC cream. This is very deep. There's 8 benefits to CC cream, so something super cool about using it is that it gives you some color to your skin, but it still looks very natural. But it also can be very versatile. You can use it as your base layer and then layer on top of it as well with a fuller coverage foundation if you want. I love that I have clients that get super creative, so try that out because there are so many amazing skincare benefits to this CC cream, but as well as the 3D because they're both age fighting. But this has a low dose of SPF, which is 15, which is a great base. But just know once you put on your SPF and you layer and layer with more SPF, it doesn't get stronger or more protection against UVA, UVB. It's the highest dose of SPF that you applied. So here's 15. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and start with getting my concealer placed. So let's do the placement for that, which you know right here along underneath the tear duct of your eye up on the side of your nose. Grab it there, and now I want you to grab it right here on the outer part of your eye. That's like the lower eye to almost the brow. I want you to grab it there, okay? And then we're just gonna blend it together and blend up, and this is gonna really bring more attention up instead of like everything sagging, okay? We don't want sagging happening. All right, so here we go there. Placement here. Perfect, okay? All right, we're gonna blend this first before we get into the rest. Start blending. Now you're gonna just continue to apply this in the right places. So take it on your nose, and if you haven't watched the contour your nose video, I highly recommend doing that just so you feel really confident in how and where you want to highlight your nose, because we all have a different nose shape. So just take it right down the center of the nose where your placement should be. All right, the chin right under that little dip. I like to really make sure you're highlighting there, because that will highlight that chin, kind of bring that out a little bit, and then we're gonna deepen right under the mouth, so that'll kind of allow your lip to look a lot fuller. And then right here in the center of the forehead. All right, so now we wanna blend this. The reason I'm taking it step by step, I highly recommend that you really learn your skin, so then you know how quickly the concealer absorbs into your skin, so that therefore you don't like have, you know, issues with blending. Okay, so I have to do it this way because of how my skin is right now. It's like dry, but not too dry. You know, it's in that like weird in between stage. So, all right, let's get this all blended through together. And then I'm as careful as I can. I love to just like pinch my blender just because I know I have a little bit more control over it. I do have a smaller blender, it's right here. So I'm gonna use that once I really have to get in to these areas. But right now, this is just, a lot of times it's like blending into my foundation and it just works, right? Okay, so same for you. And you want everything to just blend in together. You don't want these harsh lines. Like, don't do that, don't do it. But we're gonna do something insane today with this CC cream. I can't wait to do it with you, so you can really get that chiseled, like boom, prominent line when it comes to your contour. You're really gonna be happy with that. If you, in the comments, I need you to drop this, like, I know my face, I know from watching your videos that it's been helpful. I'm really feeling more confident in the placement of my products, or maybe you're still unsure. So drop in the comments like you're good with the placement of your highlight, or you're unsure of the placement of the highlight with the concealer, right? Okay, so here we go. Now what this is gonna do, because for my face, I really need to allow more of a prominent jawline in that structure. So highlighting right here allows that to come out some, right? And contouring right down here allows it to just look so chiseled, like boom. And so it just really brings out my jawline. Okay, all right, so now we're gonna blend right through here. And you know, there's many ways that you can do this. You can stop and leave a little opening, because a lot of times you can take your contour and kind of go down and make more of that chiseled look, even make it a little bit more, perfect it more. But what I typically do is I take mine to my mouth line, but then I end up smoothing this out a little bit. It just depends on what I'm trying to do with my makeup look. So yeah, don't you feel like every day's a little different each time you do your makeup? And I like to experiment on what looks the best or different techniques. And so today's gonna be new techniques, so you're gonna be excited because this is so new. I never hardly contour with CC cream for you. And I want you to be able to have all of your makeup products and feel so good about application and go like, I got my products, I know what I'm doing, and you're always getting ready with me. So cool. So every time you do your makeup, you're doing a video with me. It's just exciting. Okay, so now in your makeup bag, grab the deepest CC cream you have. If you don't have this, then use your powder or use your creams, but this is a liquid. So we're doing liquid right now when it comes to contouring. If you also have a darker foundation, that's like, this is like 5 times the level of my skin tone, so it's a lot deeper. And I'm just gonna show you right here. It is way deeper. Okay, so you can see the difference. Even from face, neck, hand, right? It's just deeper. So what I need you to do is just grab the darkest color that you have today. But in the meantime, between time, you can get on my site and get this CC cream, okay? All right, so now we're gonna take the back end of this beauty blender. I like to use the edge. So I use this side right here. And blenders are shaped very differently. So whatever size yours is, or you may have a designated blender for yours, but grab your blender. Actually take it right on my blender itself, and I'm just gonna placement, right? I'm gonna add it in the placement that I know I should. Same for my jaw. Go up on my chin. Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna work on the lower half right now. I'm also gonna take this right here and go up into my hairline, go up into my hairline like the temple, bring it up because I really need to narrow in the forehead. Okay, so here we go. Take it, focus on those areas. I go back and forth because it is a liquid. I just want to, because every time I dab, and you're gonna notice this when you dab yours, it moves so much, right? And you pick up some as well, and I just like to kind of go around. And it is a liquid, so it doesn't dry quick. It's very movable, which is friendly, like super friendly for, you know, you whenever you're just getting this process done. It doesn't dry quick, so it's nice. Okay, you see how well that just blends? Super cool. Okay, so now that I have it here, have it still on the end of my blender, can see like little bits of that. Perfect. I'm loving the way this is turning out. Love it, love it, love it. Take it a little bit up into the hairline. It's meeting that perfecting concealer now. You see how I've just blended that together. Super easy. So remember, just work back and forth around. You don't have to go in sections. Okay, now I'm flipping my blender and I'm just grabbing this right there. I noticed that needed to be blended a little bit more. Okay, and right through here. And now you can even like take it down right here, and that will give you more of a, okay, right? Okay, so good. Like, girl, money. All right, get a little bit wider, add more pressure. Oopsie. Think I need to just add a little bit more here, like not much, just a teeny bit. So I'm literally grabbing a teeny bit, and I might just have to now do that because that's just, I'm like, now I gotta make it even. That's, you know, anyways, in my head. All right, take it a little bit here. Perfect. So if you have already found this helpful and you were like, oh my gosh, flawless, look at my face, and you're excited seeing your results in the mirror right now, drop in the comments, girl, this is bomb, right? I want to hear from you. And so many ways that you can support the channel. Subscribe so you don't forget anytime, like, oh my gosh, is there a new release? Well, you'll be notified, so you don't ever have to worry about that. And then it just shows me like, hey, I love this channel and I want to be a part of your family, Amber, right here as a blush beauty, getting my game on with my makeup. So I love it. But commenting, liking, but one new element to my channel is give thanks. So you can literally be right here with me and you can just donate to my channel, because there's so many times where you're like, I buy my products elsewhere, but your tips are so helpful. You know, I don't live local to you, so I can't come to events. Like, there might be different things. I hear this from you a lot, but right now, if you're like, I just want to give back, right? And I just want to like tell you thank you. You can do that, and you can donate right here to the channel below. So give thanks, and it's like $1, $2, anything, $5, $10, whatever you want to do. It totally leaves that up to you. So thank you for doing that. It's so cool. But every single time I also premiere a video, this is another benefit of being a subscriber, is because when I do drop a video, I'm always in the chat. I am always in the chat. So if it's during a premiere or when I'm live here on YouTube, you can always have a super chat and you can comment, donate, and then you can also have yours pop to the top and I can highlight that you gave and supported the channel. So you're the best, super cool. Anyways, I just had to tell you how excited I am about that. All right, well, let's go ahead and continue. And like I said, this is a liquid. So do you see how just illuminating and beautiful it is? Like, I love it, but now I just need to set it. So we're gonna set it. So get your translucent, get your powder, and then I'm gonna show you how to really chisel this contour right here underneath your cheekbone. Okay, so grab your translucent powder. I'm gonna take some in the lid and work out of the lid. Now I'm gonna take my beauty blender and I'm gonna pat it in my translucent. Translucent is phenomenal to any skin tone. Honestly, it really, really is. But you also need to know, like, too much of it can also give a lot of flashbacks, so just be super careful. But this matches any skin tone and it's phenomenal. I'm obsessed. So I want you to take this translucent, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right under that contour a little bit high right here, just to really like, boom, snatch it, okay? So here we go. We're gonna pat it here, rub it in, and this just really is going to bring more of that chiseled contour. Blend it through. And boom. Okay, do it to the other side. Rub it. And then boom, you have this amazing line that just allows it to just be way more chiseled and controlled. This one didn't get as tight as a line, so you can go back and make sure you're doing that. There it goes. So we're gonna take this one right here. This is a very clean and new brush. Don't you love getting a new brush? And I'm like, in just a second, you're gonna be real dirty. All right, but this is my concealer brush. So I'm gonna take it into right here, this CC cream. I'm just gonna take it on my hand and use my palette. I would love so much if anybody knows where I can get the glass palettes. I really want one of those. Okay, so if you know, drop in the comments, tag me, or hey, if you want to be featured here on my channel and send me one, like, I'm totally down, whatever, but I really want to use one. Okay, so here we go. Take it right down the nose. Just paint my nose. Paint your nose. If you have not watched the nose tutorial, make that next on your list as you're getting ready, because you may be needing to contour your nose right now and you're like, I can't contour my nose. I don't know where to put it. So you can go watch that video as you're finishing up your makeup for today. Okay, so now the trick is, after this is everything's powdered, actually except for my forehead right through here. I'm gonna go in with my big fluffy powder brush, and I'm going to make sure that I can add my highlight and blend with that. Oh yeah, you better stop it. Now what I need you to grab is your compact that has your highlight and your contour colors. Grab your big fluffy brush right here, and we're gonna go ahead and just apply some of this to just really blend it out, and then we'll be good to go. I'm gonna work right here in between these two colors, Latte and Glazed. Again, I love my fluffy brush. I pat it in those colors. I kind of take it right around the edge, especially right here at the top of that cheekbone, just to grab a little bit of extra oomph, warmth, but also a little shimmer. Grab it right here around where that contour met that highlight of that concealer, and blend that right there just so that really perfects that. All just it around the jaw. Now what I'm gonna do is cheek color, lips, and yeah, we'll be done with contouring. I'm so obsessed. I love it. Okay, so I did strawberry cream cheek color. Then I topped it off with tawny nude in a gloss. So I love this right here so much. So go ahead, perfect this look, girl. I'm excited for you. This was so much fun. Thank you so much for being here with me today and taking that risk of contouring with this amazing liquid, which is the CC cream that I used. And yeah, if you don't have one that I have or any of the products that I have and you want them, everything's below and you can grab them up. But I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much to our sponsor, Dossier. I'm so excited and I absolutely love this fragrance. So grab yours up today, take your quiz on their website, use the promo code below, and I cannot wait until you get yours. And tag me when you get it, and also tag them on Instagram. So you're the best, and I cannot wait to see you in next week's video. Mwah! I would love so much if anybody knows where I can get the glass palettes. I really want one of those. Okay, so If you know, drop in the comments, tag